Hai ni hao guys. Sebenarnya ini adalah konten jalan-jalan mau ke air terjun dan ke sungai. Tapi aku akan memberitahu kalian kalau ini adalah perjalanan yang zong. Karena kita tidak berhasil mencapai titik sungainya. But kita berhasil nemuin sungai kecil yang lain yang kita mampirin buat main. Dan perjalanan menuju dan pulang dari tempat itu adalah pengalaman yang luar biasa dengan pemandangan yang indah. Jadi karena aku bingung mau cerita apa ke kalian, aku akan bacain kalian sepenggal buku yang lagi aku baca sekarang. Dan kalian lihat aja pemandangannya. Sekarang aku lagi baca buku The Let Them Theory dari Mel Robbins. Terus sekarang aku lagi buka chapter 11. Judulnya adalah The Truth No One Told You About Adult Friendship. Aku belum baca ini, jadi kita baca bareng-bareng. Let's be honest, adult friendship is hard. Every person I know is struggling with adult friendships. Creating them, losing them, or even just finding the time to keep friendships going. If you've gotten to a point in your life where you're wondering, where did all my friends go? You're not alone. Perhaps you feel like you have no friends, or you're in different pace of life than the other people you were once close with. Maybe you find yourself getting caught up in drama, waiting for someone else to reach out, or feeling unsure about where you stand, or you feel like everybody else's life is a big party that you're missing out on. You want better friendships, you just don't know where to find them. I've struggled with this too. In this section, we are going to tackle adult friendship, which up until now, you've approached the time where you did as a kid. You just expected it to happen. Because of this, your friendships aren't what they could be. The truth is, friendships change dramatically when you become an adult, and no one sees the change coming. That's why you need to use the let them theory to take control of this area of your life. Friendship is one of the best and most meaningful aspects of the human experience. You deserve to have amazing friendships in your life. Friends are awesome. They make your life more fun and fulfilling, and they can become the family you've chosen for yourself. The Great Scattering. The reason why it is hard to navigate adult friendship is that when you reach your 20s, friendship change from a group sport to an individual one, and no one understands this. When you don't recognize that this change happened and no one does, you don't change your approach to adult friendship, which is why you end up feeling lonely. You'll also find it challenging to stay connected to the people that you do love in an increasingly busy and distracted world. As you grow and change and move job and city and fall in love and out of love, you'll constantly be confronted with the challenge of finding your people in new places and in new chapters of your life. The Let Them theory will help you understand adult friendship at a deeper level, and it will empower you to strengthen existing friendship and set you up to meet your most favorite person and people in life, many of whom you haven't even met yet. So what changes? Let's talk about the difference between friendship when you were a kid, and friendship after the massive changes that happens when you are an adult. When you are little, you and your friends and your classmates feel like a team, moving through life at the exact same pace and in the exact same pace. From kindergarten to high school, you and your friends had the same daily routine. You rode the same buses, you read the same books, and learned the same subjects in school. You saw everyone your age all the time, in class, in the halls, on the sport field, and in your neighborhood. You also had the same milestones, from birthday to graduation to the exact same vacation schedule. You participated in the same clubs, activities, sport, and classes, which made you feel subconsciously like there was a big group of people moving through life with you, and you were a part of it. This is why it felt like friendship was a group sport. Why? Because everyone traveled in groups, and that is simply what you did when you were younger. For the first 20 years of your life, the structure of friendship was planned for you by your parents, the school system, sports team, colleague dormitories, fraternities and sororities, or extracurricular activities that made it easy for you to be around people your same age, going through very similar experiences at the same time. Therefore, it was not only easy to make friends, but you were spending so much time together and sharing so many experiences that you also had everything in place to create really deep friendships. And the reason why it was more of a group sport was that if you were part of a team or a friend group or a club, you expectedly to be invited whenever something was planned. Your childhood trained you to believe you always be invited. Friendship would be easy, that you'd see your friends all the time and something fun would always be going on. And then boom, you enter your 20s and into a phase of friendship I call the Great Scattering. The Great Scattering looks like this. High school or colleague ends, and all friends scatter in different directions. Suddenly, everyone is living in different places, and very soon, all your friends are on different timelines, working different jobs, hanging out with different people, and achieving milestones at different pace. And the structure that supported all your friendship is gone. That's why you feel a tremendous loss of control about every aspect of your life. There is no longer a track, a template, a timeline, or milestones for what to do next or when you are supposed to achieve it. It's all up to you. In other words, your adult life begins. For the first time in your life, you are officially on your own. It is entirely up to you to choose how you want to spend your time, where you want to work, what city you want to live in, and who you are going to hang out with.